Hey, good morning, everybody. Crypto Mentor 99. This is my last day in the village. I'm transitioning. We're going to drop Dr. Jeff off at the airport, and then I spend 3 more days here and then go back home. But I wanted to tell 2 quick stories. I thought this morning, for like a fundraising effort, I've got these Crypto Mentor 99 poker chips. If you want to support my cause, the people in the village, for a gift of $10 US or more, I will send you a couple of Crypto Mentor 99 poker chips. For those of you that have seen none of my videos, there's a village that Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 have adopted back in February 2014. Whenever we come, where this is my 9th trip, we buy stuff for the kids and the moms in the village that have absolutely nothing. And this trip, it was dolls for the girls, soccer boys for the boys, shoes for everybody, and bowls for the moms, like mixing bowls or washing bowls, however they wanted to use it. But I got a couple of cool cryptocurrency stories. So in the village, when we're doing the medical outreach and the clothes and the food and the lunches and playing with the kids, and I'm giving out cups of cold water, there was a retired, how would you say it? A gentleman from Guatemala who had a professional position in the United States. And in that company, he oversaw all of, Central America. He was a man of influence and power. Well, somehow in the course of the day, it was yesterday, he found out that I had a cryptocurrency channel. And I wasn't broadcasting to everybody, hey, I'm not John, I'm Crypto Mentor 99. And he was really interested, and he came up to me and he said, I heard that you have in really fluent English, I heard that you have a cryptocurrency channel. He's like, what is it? I said, and I gave him one of these, Crypto Mentor 99. He said, are you a teacher of cryptocurrencies? I'm like, no, not exactly. I just do little news pieces, do interviews, but if you want to be a subscriber of mine, that would be very nice. So he was very interested. He had heard about cryptocurrency, he had heard about Bitcoin, he had heard about blockchain technology, and he was absolutely fascinated talking to me just for a little bit. Like, it wasn't even 5 minutes because we were going from one village to the next. He was fascinated about cryptocurrency. And he said, like, well, he was one of those beginners where he wasn't even sure where to buy. So I gave him a couple of, places to buy. And I don't know what the rules and regulations are in Guatemala for some of the places, websites that I gave him, but I'm going to keep in contact with him. But it was just, you could see the same enthusiasm that I had back in late 2016, early 2017. My brain was just going on and on. Cryptos, the possibilities, blockchain. Again, I'm learning every day. I am not an expert. But the enthusiasm that I saw in him and the passion and the questions was the same enthusiasm that I had back in the day, not that many years ago. So it was so fun to talk to him. And again, I'm in touch with him, but it was a guy that, as much as he could understand, the implications and the ramifications of, say, like Bitcoin, because we talked about Bitcoin a little bit. He was beyond excited, fascinated with blockchain. So I gave him a few websites to go to. I wish I would get more of that in the United States. Again, I'm early 60s. When I talk to people about cryptos in my age group, no one wants to talk about it. No one's really interested in it. They yawn. No, let's talk about something else. Or because they don't understand it and that's not something that they're interested in because they don't know anything about it, they don't want to talk about it. Where this guy was kind of like me. I was interested because my son-in-law, remember, those of you that follow my son-in-law asked this little guy back in the day, hey, do you know anything about cryptocurrency? Do you know anything about Bitcoin? I'm like, no. And then a month later, I read an article about it in the newspaper. Then maybe a month or two later, I heard something on the radio, and I'm like, man, I'm hearing more and more of this. I got to find out what this is about. So it was just fun to see an older man like me so enthusiastic about blockchain and cryptos. And it was so refreshing to me because that's the exact opposite that I get in the United States. Anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99, thankful to be here. Once again, I want to thank, in alphabetical order, Change Angel, Rapids Network, and the Currency Analytics for retweeting my videos to help me get the word out. And one more time, if you want a poker chip with a $10 or more donation, I've got a PayPal account, I've got a 501c3 organization, tax exempt, where if you give me $1, I'll give you a $1 tax receipt for your income tax purposes. At the end of the year, I gotta wrap it up. We gotta take Dr. Jeff back to the airport. Anyhow, buenos dias from Guatemala. I'll be doing more videos in the city where I'll be staying with another family, but cryptos are catching on in Guatemala. See you later. Bye-bye.